Hey everyone, this is Carl with Bar for Bar. 1/5 of banter with the brothers. 1/5 banter with the brothers, like the H and Henny. Um, Seemed like I was sipping Henny on that intro, but we got that. But right now, I'm with.
Don Pezy.
I hate harder than McDonald's Sprite. A lot of niggas hating on me, they don't like their life. Every week in my city, somebody lose their life. Razor do what's wrong, how the hell we gon' do right? Lately I've been feeling like I don't need nobody.
And we gonna go over the Intuition EP. Now, Don, my only question is: do we call you Don Pezy or do we call you Don Cole for this interview? Which one? Which one can we do?
Don Pezy, bro. Don Pezy's
Don
good.
Pezy for the interview. All right.
Yeah.
Now, when going over this Intuition EP, it felt like it was, I would say, like a mood type music of the EP. I felt like it was like that OVO sound, kind of that early OVO sound. Um, and I don't know, man. I felt like it was one of those projects where you had to sit down by yourself and kind of go through the bars.
Right.
One of those standout tracks. Actually, which three tracks you want to talk about on this album or on the EP? Because it was a bunch of tracks on it.
You, But I, and Ring Around These Hoes.
Okay. Because that you track, for me, it stood out as one of those key focal points of the mood of the album.
I've been thinking, I've been smoking, I've been drinking, I've been drinking, I've been smoking. I think you started rub off on me.
And I think it started off with that first. I think it's the first couple bars out. I believe it's on the hook where it's saying, "Out here missing people, I know that don't miss me. Why is it so hard to treat them how they treat me?"
Right.
Now, Don, can you break that down for me? Because that key hook, I felt set the entire mood for the whole EP.
Basically it's just like everybody's been there before. When you know what I'm saying, you missing somebody that you mess with, and you just like, why do you miss them? And you know for a fact they don't miss you. You hitting them back, they not hitting you back, you know what I'm saying?
No,
And in
I
the
feel
back of
you.
your head, you can't control it. You like, why? Why do I miss them? You doing all of this. And I'm talking about smoking and drinking on there, but that's why, because you end up smoking or drinking to get them off your mind, and then all that'll end up doing is they'll be on your mind even more, and you frustrated with yourself. That's basically where that comes from, for real.
I got you. 'Cause it's like a cycle, kind of. It's kind of like a cycle of. I feel you.
Facts.
I feel you. Now, going on through the song, it says, "I keep looking for love in all the wrong places. I'm stuck in a place where ain't no love in it." And then you say that again. "I stuck in a place where ain't no love in it. I wish you would tell me what your heart thinking."
Right.
Is that kind of breaking down the thought process while in that cycle?
In a sense, yeah, and just also more so just like where I come from, in a sense, and just growing up in areas where like, just like where I come from, it's a city where it really ain't no love. And when you grow up, it's like it's wrong to love, in a sense. Like, you gotta act hard. You can't really show your emotions for real. You can't tell nobody you love them for real. I grew up in that kind of, in a sense. Like, some of my family is like that, and just the city in general, there ain't no love in it for real. So I feel like I'm stuck in a place and ain't no love in it. And when it comes to just like the girl, in a sense, like, I wish you would tell me what your heart thinking. It's a lot of females I done been with that ain't. They're not gonna tell you what their heart thinking for real.
No,
You
I
know,
feel
just
you.
girls in general, they're not gonna tell you. They want you to figure everything out. It ain't like you gotta just know off rip. It
It's,
ain't gonna tell you.
it's like that meme where she's just like, "Hey," and it's like, "Hey," and then she just get mad. You seen that thing,
Yeah,
right? I
exactly.
know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
Facts,
about.
facts, facts.
So when we go to, I believe this is in the first verse. I can't seem to find a shawty that's really gonna ride. People sharing captions more than what's inside. That
Right.
that I think is the standout verse of the song right there. Cause it's the realest thing I've ever seen, bro. It's people really be on their phones more than actually having conversations in person, you know?
Facts. That's what it is. When you get mad, it ain't no talking it out. It's you going on social media, you finding a caption that you know is gonna fuck with the other person's head, because you know it's the exact same thing what y'all going through. So instead of talking it out, you sharing the caption. So
And not really having that conversation or
facts.
actually saying what your heart thinking or what you actually thinking about. I feel you. I feel you. And let me just say this, Dom. Um, since I'm part of, what I'm saying, OVO, that's what Bands with the Brothers will tell you. They say I'm part of the sweatshop crew. Um,
Right.
when you said your name must be Ford because I'm trying to explore you, I'm still in that. I'm just letting you know that. I'm going into all the TMs 2020 with that line.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo,
you
I'm
said,
glad you fuck with it, man.
that was our line, man. You said you must be Ford because I'm trying to exploit. That have you used that? That's a real question.
I have like that's just something I've been wanting to use like all my life. My mom just drove a Ford Explorer, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that bar just popped and I was like, I've been wanting to use it, but I just wanted to use it in a song, like the right type of song, you know what I'm saying? So I've been wanting to use that bar for a minute.
That was tough. That was tough. Now, my question is, as you as an artist, what we do on Bar for Bar is we rate these songs out of 10.
All
What are
right.
you giving you out of 10?
I give that for real. I give that a 10 out of 10 just because of not only how I feel, but that's the one that everybody loves the most. Like, that's what everyone has told me, like, that's their favorite song. It's the one that got the most views. Everybody relates to that the most. So I would give that one a 10 out of 10.
I feel you. Now, me, I'm gonna be honest, I'm rating music here every day.
All right.
What I'm giving you an 8.5. I'm giving you an 8.5 because it like you said, it was what drawed me into the tape really after hearing it. And I felt like it set the tone. I felt like it really set the tone on the tape of this is what we can be expecting from you as an artist as well as from the tape as a whole and all the other songs going through. So I'm gonna give it 8.5. Now, going on to the next song, But I.
And I'm a little bit scared, but I do the best that I can. I swear to God, man.
Now, you understand that you was messing with a classic here, right?
Yeah.
You know that you was messing with a classic here.
Well, I understand completely, bro. I couldn't come on no trash with that, bro. That's what really inspired me. That is a classic. I love Alicia Keys, so she's a big inspiration. So
now, what I forgot to ask before we even started getting into these songs is what is your process kind of making the music? And I feel like with the But I and then the You, I feel like it was definitely two different ways that you sat down and kind of attacked these songs.
the story behind But I, every song is really a different process for real. Like, okay. I usually end up writing, I would say about a portion or half of the song, and then I'll end up going in the studio and freestyling at some point of the song, like to complete it because I can never complete a song like just writing it down. But
yeah.
But I was in New York actually. I'm not from New York, but I've got family that's from New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, Osaze and my brother. And we were there. My sister graduated from college in New York, and me and my brother, we was just there. He was showing me around New York, basically, because he grew up there all his life. So just telling me the family history there, showing the places where my dad and my brother grew up, things like that. And on the way back home, we was on the highway, and I wrote to this song before, but just a verse. And I showed it to my brother, and then I freestyled the rest of the song in the car on the highway. And my brother was like, "Bro, this is it, bro. Like, you got to make this a song. You got to drop it. Like, this is gonna be the defining song, like, on the tape." And that's his favorite song. This is my favorite song on the album as well. So,
first off, congratulations to your sister for graduating college. Congratulations to your sister for graduating college. And going into the process, so you just going off the top. You just walking into the booth like, yo, off the top. That's what we doing. I mean,
it's like, yeah. Like, it's like I had the first verse. I wrote the first verse. And then I ended up writing most of the song. I did end up finishing this song in particular. But I still, like, the end of the song, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm freestyling in a sense. But a lot of the other songs on the tape, I freestyled, you know what I'm saying? And that is my process a lot of times going in the booth. But this song, I was able to really complete this one. This is one of the first songs I ever really wrote all the way through for real.
Because I understand what you're saying about the difficulties of finishing a song. Like, I'll play around and write some stuff, and it's very difficult to, like, format the music onto the beat as is and making sure it fits those specific parts of the song. But what another thing that I want to know is kind of like, because especially with the But I, before we get into it, you switch the flow up. You switch the flow up a lot.
Yeah.
When you're freestyling, are you just, okay, I need to switch it here? Like, is there something in your mind that's just like, all right, this is how the beat gonna go, or are you just like, yo, I'm gonna just try this out?
Freestyling is just like, I don't even know, bro. It's just the beat kind of tells me where to go, of course.
Yeah.
When I was writing it, yeah, I ended up kind of switching the flow, like just because I wanted to, of course, rap, have it like real lyrics, real passionate song, but also I wanted to be able to try and sing as best as I could on there. I'm not the best singer, but I wanted to really have some. I love R&B music, so I wanted to have some real R&B vibes on there and really sing.
No, I feel you. I feel and in this song, you can see that happening and transpiring throughout the song. Because I feel like you were rapping, and let's get into one of these bars real quick. Want a moment of honesty, you need to hush with that noise. You want the truth, but get annoyed. You acting like you don't got no morals, and that shit annoying. I was raised to have respect, but if you can't beat them, join them.
Right.
Now, this is like you. First off, when you said this just reminded me of like, you know, when you with the squad and someone girl with them and they start arguing, you just sit back and you just watch. That's what this reminded me of, bro. You just sitting back and just like, oh, I tried to tell him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you go into it. You go into it, Don. What you guys say on this?
I mean, it's just oh man, the whole morals thing. Like, just I've been with somebody before in a sense, like talk to somebody, you care about them, but you got a certain kind of morals you live by, like, and they just don't have no morals at all, like, and it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have a certain kind of life you live by or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tripping. I can't even remember the next bar.
Which part?
The next part. I don't got no morals.
Oh, you don't got no morals.
I was raised to have love.
It was respect.
So that, I feel like that all my life. Like, my mother is the one who really raised me to, like, you know what I'm saying, just to be a caring, like, a loving person. But the city I come from, it's the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I feel you.
So when you go, especially when you go to school, you go to high school, bro, you gotta act a certain kind of way. It ain't no, like, you know what I'm saying? And just in general, talking with certain girls will make you kind of like, you know what I'm saying, if you can't beat them, join them. If you can't show love, then you just gotta join them and be disrespectful to yourself in certain situations.
And this is the thing, though. They love that. They love that. They love that.
That's exactly what they're looking for, bro. That's exactly what they're looking for.
No, facts. Nah, I feel you. You can't beat them, join them. Like, I feel like with that, it's just like a lot of people complain about a lot of problems, but then don't understand that they're the people feeding into the problem, like that's making it what it is.
Exactly.
So I understand exactly what you're talking about. Now, as we were saying, you were switching the flow up on this one. So I'm gonna go then to the end of the song where you said, first off, you hit this in the. Let me see what tone. It wasn't like a Chris Brown, but it was a slight August Alsina type hit the note. Like you hit it. You hit the note.
Yo, appreciate it, bro. I try my best, man.
But you said, baby, but I know I'm crazy, but I hope you can save me. But I noticed this lately, that you also been going crazy, but I hope you can turn around, say that I'm just saying, but I hope that you feel me, to end up the song right there. Now, breaking this down, is you showing that you know that you're wrong, but I know that you also wrong. But at the end of this, can we figure something out so that we can get this relationship back on track? What were you thinking when you wrote, or was this the freestyle? This is what I was wanting to know too. Was this a freestyle? Was this off the top, or did you write this part?
I think that part freestyle, and it was just like, that's what ends up, whatever just comes out when I'm trying to sing. Because when I'm really trying to sing, like, especially growing up on old school R&B, like, don't nobody at the end of their songs really switch up how they singing it, or like, so I kind of, that's the thing that I really want to have in my music. Like, at the end of the song is a difference from, you know what I'm saying, what the beginning of most of the song is. But that for real was just like you said, I know that I'm crazy, but you also crazy, you know what I'm saying? And like, I hope you can save me, but at the end of the day, I know you probably can't, for real. So,
no, I feel you.
And now, it's just a lot.
Speaking about a lot of R&B groups, was there any R&B groups or R&B artists that inspired you?
Like I said, Alicia Keys, because of the song, of course. Alicia Keys. It's so many people. Chris Brown is like one of the biggest inspirations. I used to love like Aaliyah growing up. Damn, who else, man? It's a lot of people R&B wise, bro.
No, I feel you.
But like,
We could get off topic a little bit, but that Slime and B project with Chris Brown and Young Thug, it should call them B and the Slimes. I felt like he really carried that project, but I'm not. We not gonna get too deep into that
all
because
right,
we be here like a good 10 minutes. I was arguing with someone yesterday about it, but with that being the R&B side, do you have any rappers that inspire you?
so rappers, there's so many. Like it depends on whether you're going old school or just like now. I feel like J. Cole is of course Drake is a big inspiration. Growing up, old school rappers like Mace. I like Mace is one of my. I know that's probably not what most people would think, but Mace, Slick Rick when it comes to like older. And I've listened to so many different rappers, so it's so many to name.
This is my
But
question. You had like a lot of older people around you listen to that music and kind of influence.
Yeah.
I was about to say you got the beard and all, but I don't think you that old to know Mace like that.
No, I definitely grew up with my mom and my dad for sure. And even my brother, he's older, but you know what I'm saying? I grew up on what they listen to. So
I got you.
That's where I get that from.
So I heard Slick Rick in there. Slick Rick?
That's the storytelling, man. That's what my dad, whenever he played that children's story, was me and my mom's favorite song growing up. Okay. That was one of the songs I always loved. And my dad used to play it in the car too. And that was always who I loved because the way he could tell a story. Like, so that's why he's one of my favorites when it comes to just storytelling and just rapping, period. That was one of my favorites growing up that I could always remember.
No, I feel you. And my question is also with this EP, is it kind of like, to me, it sounds like you're telling a story, but was that kind of the process of going into it? Or were you just putting songs out there and eventually it did tell a story?
Kind of in the sense like one day I was smoking with my homeboy and we was trying to write a song or something. And we wasn't even a song here, but we was gonna name the song Intuition. That's how the name of the mixtape came about. Right. And then I named it because the track listing is I know you miss me, but I got a ring around these hoes. Like it goes in the order. So that like the track listing tells a story. So that's what I know. I wanted every song to go in order. I know I wanted to switch, have rapping and singing, but I know I wanted it to like tell a story in that sense.
I mean, that might be the first. Is that you the first person to do that? To have.
That's what I think. I'm not sure though. I don't know if anybody else has done it before. So.
I mean, this is a bar for bar banter with the brothers exclusive right here. First artist maybe to actually have the entire track list and tell a story, man. A sentence. Hey man, y'all heard it here first. I'm trying to give y'all what y'all want to know. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to hear. We doing this, man. Like
we're doing it, man. I feel you.
That's crazy. I looked at it and I was just like, this kind of sounds like a sentence. I don't know if he meant to do it or if I shuffled it and it just happened that way, but nah, that's crazy. Let's get into that third song, Ring Around These Hoes.
I just don't have time for these hoes. I just don't have time for these chickens, these fake bitches blowing on my phone. I just really want this dough.
Before I even start with the bars, what was the process of writing this song?
So I want to say this was like maybe the second song I've ever wrote in my entire life. I started making music when I was 16. My homeboy that's on the song, DFL Chris, and then my homeboy John and Lean, we started a group called The Dons. And it's not named The Dons because I'm Don, but that's the name of the group. And I started smoking when I was 16. So our ritual would be we smoke and we freestyle every time. And then we came across a type beat one day and the rest is history. And that's how we started making music together. But Ring Around These Hoes was on our first project together. It was called the Spring Break EP. But when I wrote this song, it was just, of course, I was smoking back then. And it was like, I can't even remember because it was so long ago. But I just remember because it was one of the older songs. Like, that was one of the songs I didn't expect. It was really for the girls. I didn't expect none of my homeboys to necessarily like it. And my homeboys liked it more than the girls did, bro. I went to school the next day. And just like what you said, everybody came up to me. You can call me Don Pezy, you can call me Don Cole. That's what everybody was saying all day in school. It was crazy.
I mean, you said it in the song. I just had to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to come out here because after that you said, hold on, let me see where this was. You said if they mess with the Dons, we retaliate. So I didn't really want no problems. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I
no,
didn't
ain't
want
no
no
problems,
problems.
bro. Ain't no problems, man.
But going into Ring Around These Hoes, you started off saying, because everybody know we just ring around these hoes. I ain't got the time trying to count this dough. I smoke a lot of gas to balance out the lows. They say my money nasty because my income so gross. Now,
Right.
let's start this off from the top. When you say everybody know that we just ring around these hoes, who's everybody? Don't indict nobody, you know what I'm saying? But like,
That was just really just like, that was just me trying to rhyme for real, and just coming up with a hook that was catchy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and everybody know we ring around these hoes, cause like the ring around the rosy, ring around these hoes. That's just what came up in my head at the time. So, and everybody's just everybody that knows, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
He said, don't raise your hand unless, you know what I'm saying? He said, you
Right.
ain't got to raise your hand, but you know. Then after that, well, also in that bar as well, like you say you smoke a lot of gas to balance out the lows. Is that kind of just going back to that cycle that we were talking about with you, that you said that you said it's kind of a cycle of just trying to make something better, and then sometimes it just keeps going back around in that cycle? Is that kind of like the same kind of format here with you trying to balance out your lows?
Yeah, just like when you first start smoking, you just smoke it for fun. But if anything in your life really happens, like, you start smoking for a reason. You start smoking for anxiety or whatever reason you have, whatever going on, to balance out the lows. That's why I think it's called getting high. Honestly, you can balance out the lows. So
No,
that's why.
facts. No, I agree with you. And I felt like, to end that off, when you said my money nasty because my income's so gross, that was a nice little play on word to end that off. But like, what I'm trying to see is, like, in this one, like, since you said you wrote it out, are you kind of like formatting it so that you can kind of set up for the next bar? Because after that, you said you can call me Don Pezy or you can call me Don Cole. Yeah, my flow is so cold. I just might make it snow or I might make it rain, but guess you'll never know. So like, you see what I'm saying? Like with this one,
Yeah.
it sounded light real quick. You said, my income so gross, but then you said, now understand something. I give you two choices. I give you the snow or the rain. like is that kind of like a setup bar kind of?
Yeah, that's kind of how it was. Just trying to set it up for the next bar, just so it could flow smoothly and you could catch every bar for real. Like, I think anybody who really listens to music can understand pretty easily what I'm saying in that song. It's just clever wordplay.
Yeah. And then my question also is, since you said this is the second song you ever written out, and I know you got the feature. So did you have to like kind of sit down and format this, or did you kind of just write the verse and then just say, yo, hop on the song afterwards?
Yeah, basically he just, you know what I'm saying? Because he can really sing. He's really the singer of the group. So he was a little, you know what I'm saying? He's a way better singer. So that's why I wanted him on that. It was an R&B kind of feel. So, you know what I'm saying? Him on there.
All right. And then the last bar I'm gonna break down on Ring Around These Hoes, because black men don't cheat, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm joking. But the last bar was kind of technical right here. You said, I got the sauce, let it marinate. Now my beast mode finna activate. My time is now. I got no time to wait. If they mess with the Dons, we retaliate. If I need a new flow, I just generate. I go off the top, I just innovate. All these commas, I'm a punctuate. I just want my pockets overweight. Like, bro, wait, I had to run it back like 4 or 5 times. I said, hold up.
Yeah.
Now, when you did that, because for people, y'all need to go listen to Ring Around These Hoes. You need to go listen to the whole EP, Intuition. But this one, it was just a punch after punch. Like,
right.
I watch a lot of battle rap, like URL and stuff like that. This was one of those rounds where, you just keep punching. It was just like,
right.
What made you? And then it all just tied back to the income being so gross. Like, what are you thinking here? Like, are you just like, I got the sauce, I'm gonna let it marinate, and then you go to beast mode, activate. My time is now. Like
it just flowed just like how I was writing it. It just came like I just stuck with that one rhyme scheme, and it just worked throughout the whole verse, and it just kept coming to me. So that's kind of just what that was. Just wanted it to be clever, but just like you said, it just every bar is coming at you, like, and you know what I'm saying, like, oh shit, like, so yeah, that's what that's about, for real.
Because I mean,
Just having fun for real on that verse, just having fun for real.
For me, just letting you know, man, this is kind of like the whole everything we just talked about. Though you said I need a new flow, I'm gonna just generate it. I'm gonna just do it off the top. I'm gonna innovate it, like, and then you actually do that. You know what I'm saying? You actually rapping what you do on a day to day. Is that kind of another way that you kind of process and kind of make new music of just going through day to day and then just throwing it in there in the song?
Yeah, that's just what it is. Like, a lot of people, like, that's what music is for. A lot of people just making music or based off of what's popular, not even necessarily what they doing in a sense. But like now, especially even more so, what I got coming out now is just what's really going on in like day to day, and like you got to live through life in order to really have something to really make real music about. So
It's actually about the actions that you go through on a day to day instead of imaginative. I got you. My question though, you said what you got coming out now. What you got coming out now?
So I'm working on a mixtape called Anxiety, and just like this tape is gonna have a you know what I'm saying, the same, it's have a story. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So is this an exclusive? We got the drop right here for Anxiety?
Yeah, it's exclusive, man.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know what they want me to do, man. We got another exclusive, bro.
Already,
exclusive. So Anxiety?
Yeah, that's the name of the tape.
Do we got the tape date?
No, not a date just yet. Of course, I'm trying to get it soon, but you know, I've got 2 songs already recorded right now. I'm dropping a song real soon.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What can you give us the title? What we got? What can you give us here?
So the name of the song that I'm dropping is Drama. It's a remix to All In from Lil Baby. And,
okay.
Yeah.
42 Duck. No. That's the We Paid.
You talking
All In.
Yeah.
Okay.
All In, yeah. So yeah, that song is just off the title. It's just about drama basically, and just what I've seen growing up and all the drama, and just basically how I'm tired of drama in a sense. And that's what the song is about. But yeah, that's gonna come out.
So it's gonna be like, cause All In is about no drama. I feel like that's about like Lil Baby enjoying his life kind of, and just like being appreciative. You gonna flip it?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Oh, hey. I'm gonna be in tune. I'm gonna definitely be looking for that drama. The only other thing I want to ask though, Don, is kind of like you're just as a I want to say a new artist, but an artist kind of just coming into the game, kind of and kind of just putting these songs out. What do you think is like the most difficult task on a day-to-day basis, kind of, or even as an artist in general? What are the like difficulties, and then kind of what do you do to overcome them on a day-to-day basis?
Difficulties. I don't know, man. It's really just kind of being able to just be honest in a sense and just be open, and just trying to be completely different and not sound like nobody else. Like, because there's so much music that came out over the years, and so many artists, even though they popular, they might be good, but they sound almost exactly like somebody else. So really just trying to find my own distinct sound, and just when you hear my music, you know it's me. That's the most difficult thing that I think for real.
No, I feel you. Especially in today's age, a lot of people are just putting out everything, bro. And just, I ain't gonna say that we did it, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Georgia right now, so I'm not gonna say that we started the quantity over quality thing, you know what I'm saying? But we might have, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Future might have dropped 1, 2, 4 mini mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? You know, some shouldn't just been dropped. But I feel with this also in this new age, it's great to find new artists and being able to find artists that fit your niche. And I feel like just with you, just listening to this new EP, I found a new artist that really fit that niche of that mood music of actually speaking instead of just trying to make club bangers with a lot of yas in there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I really appreciate you, Don, for coming on. Anything else you would like to say?
Just wanna shout out everybody in Petersburg, bro, that's making music. It's a small city, and you know, Virginia ain't popping, but it will be soon. We got Car 1K. He just got signed to Pusha T. Shout out to him. Buki All Wild, Bird All Wild. You know what I'm saying? The Dons, of course, Worldwide Lean, DFL Chris. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I make music with, and just shouting out to the city. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna ask next. Who should we have on Bar for Bar next?
Man, I don't even know, man. Like, for real, it's so many people, like I said, from my city that's really doing the music thing for real. You can go with like Car 1K. He's really he makes great music. You know what I'm saying? Real music too. So that's one person I look up to when it comes to musically.
All right. I'm gonna see what we can do, man. You know what I'm saying? Gonna reach out to him, see if he wanna come on. And then also, where do you want your career to go in the next 5 years? Or like, where do you see it projected?
Next 5 years, I feel like I want to be in a Grammy conversation by then. Like, just like have a one debut album, as in like how Drake came in with his debut album, not just like a mixtape, but an album like A Boogie just came out with Artist 2.0, like, or whenever they artists, like when you break into the industry, you've got everyone looking, and then you drop your first album. In the next 5 years, that's where I plan to be in my career at that point, dropping a debut album that's really gonna do numbers.
I got you, Don. Now the question, Don, is once you drop that album, like, you still gonna do a bar for bar? Or you just gonna be like, yo, Carl, man, I'm kind of busy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but you already know I'm gonna do a bar for bar, bro. I already know, man. You gonna be popping too by then. Y'all gonna be big too by then, man. So.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep putting that work in on a day-to-day basis, you know. And I know
right.
you just put that work in on a day-to-day basis. And keep trying to just make sure the next thing you drop better than the last, you know.
Right. That's the goal right there. Make sure everything better.
Yep. Don, anything else?
That's it, man. I can't think of nothing else, man.
Don, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Don Pezy. Go listen to that EP, Intuition. And thank you guys for being on Bar for Bar. Hope to see y'all next week. Like, drop at the comment section, you know what I'm saying? And we out.
All right. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate
just
you.
like he back on blocking, just like the lightning, no shocking. Can't tell the difference from real or fake if it came through and slap me. Express myself through the rapping, guess why I call it a present. Taught the music that sound the same when we gon' have a message. I'm popping off, I'm hot, no sauce. Wish grandpops was here, now he gone and now I'm lost. I pray to the Lord, please protect my soul. You the only one that helped me, but don't hold it all against me. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody feel me? I've been having chest pains like every